Avengers, the Mojave Desert and Germany.
What?
Iron Man 3, Tennessee. Thor the Dark World, London. Captain America the Winter Soldier, Washington, D.C.
Ow! I would have been dead. 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 The worst universes to live in.
I am Groot, my name, and welcome to today's Yap session. Now, as you can see by the thumbnail and title of this video, I will be going over some of the worst universes to live in. Because the more media and content
Invincible universe. Horrible. Imagine being one of those people in Chicago. Life would suck. Left 4 Dead. Life would suck. Walking Dead. Life would suck. Dragon Ball Z. Life would be decent until Boo shows up and then your life sucks. What's another verse that just sucks? I'm trying to think. Attack on Titan. Horrible. Imagine living in Shiganshima. You'd be dead. Any anime, no, it's some anime that'd be good to live in. I can't lie.
Consume while I make content for my own channel, the more universes I get to see. And I never realized how screwed you would be in a lot of these universes. Because I think we see the main characters and how they can easily survive these universes, but we gotta be honest with ourselves.
Name a good anime to live in? If I had to live in an anime verse, if you lived in a hidden leaf, you'd be dead. I can't say Naruto. One Piece, I would live in a beautiful island. If you live in an East Blue, well, low-key, even One Piece can be though. Hold on, maybe there's not a good place to live in anime.
If we were put in these universes,
Marvel,
we are not going to be the main characters. We're not even going to be the Tintins of these universes. We're going to be random civilians that probably don't even have a name, barely any powers, no real abilities, and no.
Everybody's like, oh, bro, if I was in this anime, I'd beat. No, you wouldn't. If you were in Naruto and you were in the Great Ninja War, you're not Kakashi, you're not Naruto, you're not Sasuke. You're gonna be that first ninja that ran up on Madara and you're gonna die. That's who you're gonna be. If you're in Dragon Ball Z, you're gonna be living on one of those cities and Nappa's gonna come up and do this and you're gonna die in 2.2 seconds. You're gonna get eaten by a Titan. You're not gonna be somebody. You're gonna be a nobody.
Means to live in any of these universes. So for this video, I selected a few universes from video games.
Man, imagine when Thanos snaps his finger, dead.
Anime, TV shows, and movies that I think would be a living hell to be a part of, if you even survive, which is a huge maybe. So y'all know the drill. Sit back, relax,
let's
start
go.
that OnlyFans account you've been on the fence about, and get ready for a show.
Let's
Narrated
go.
by yours truly. Let's get into the first universe you do not want to live in.
Okay. Dead by Daylight? Is that really an expensive enough place? God damn, god damn.
So for those of you that don't play this game, let me give you some context on what this game is about. Because I think if I just explain the game, you'll understand why.
Oh, you're like one of the people just trying to get out? Oh yeah, you're
living in this would be hell. So it's you and 3 random people trapped in the map. There are also 5 generators you need to fix in order
damn, they got Leon in his bed?
to leave the map and gain your freedom. Sounds pretty simple, right?
No.
The cherry on top is that there is a killer trying to not only stop all of you from leaving, but they are also trying to kill you. It's kind of like hide and seek, but a lot more scary, not really fun, and you can die. Yeah, never mind. This is nothing like hide.
No, I got some strat. I got good strats.
And you don't even get a weapon to fight back. The 3 main items you have are a toolbox, flashlight, and a med kit. So in a game where there are serial killers trying to murder you, you're
JJ, yo, was it JJ the one? Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Dead ass.
only main
Live in Raccoon City. No, baby.
form of protecting
No, I used to play the game back in the day, but I only played it like a handful of times. This is low-key inspiring me to want to play.
yourself is to run away and just hope they don't catch you. And these aren't regular serial killers. These are quite possibly the
Oh my god, all the hack and slashers, bro.
worst characters to be stuck in a map.
They got a Demigorgon? Oh my god.
But before I talk about the killers, I want to get the obvious.
Oh my god, was that
Characters to be
Nemesis?
stuck in a map.
Bro, they got Nemesis. They got Hellraiser. Oh my god, this is crazy. They got everybody in this bit.
But before
Xenomorph.
I talk about the
Chucky.
killers, I want to get the obvious stuff out the way. Most of us have no idea how to fix these generators. And the probability of you getting 3 other people sent to this.
Oh yeah, me right now having to fix a generator, I'm dead. I'm literally dead. No, there's certain universes if I was in, I deadass wouldn't even try. Like I would just die. Like anything with a zombie apocalypse, I'm dying. In this circumstance, I'm just gonna go and give myself up and die and just save the time.
Universe with you that also know how to fix this is very small. Cause I'll be honest, I can look at this generator and confidently say, I have no idea.
I don't know what the fuck that is. That's what I could confidently say. What is that generating?
How to fix this thing.
That looks like you know the alien from Ben 10? You know how you got the 2 spikes on his back? That's what that shit looks like.
My only help will be trying the on and off switch, and after that, I'll just accept my fate.
Just don't cut the red wire.
Another thing in this game is you can't talk. You just gotta emote and hope they know what you're trying to say. And I guess you could talk hypothetically since we can talk in real life, but then the killer is probably gonna find you a lot faster. So back to the killer part. Let me just name a few of the killers you might run into along the way. I'll start it off with the Trapper.
Oh my god. He's really not that crazy. Hold on. Power and skills. Enhanced speed, enhanced strength, high durability, high intelligence. Oh my god.
This dude right here is equipped with a giant weapon called a cleaver and several bear traps. And if you can tell by the gameplay being shown,
so he's like Jason Voorhees.
Most of these maps are taking place during nighttime. So not only do you have to worry about being sliced in half, fixing all these generators, and
it's advanced darkness,
making as little noise as possible, but you also just might accidentally step in a bear trap. And he also gets notified whenever you step in one. So now your leg is cooked, and it's only a matter of time before he finds you. And that's the next thing I want to point out. If the killer catches you, not only do you get hit with whatever weapon they are using, but they also pick you up and put your entire body on a giant hook. Oh my god. And you just gotta sit there and wait for another person to come lift you off. And once you're off, you still
I'm gonna have to play this. I'm not gonna lie.
From the killer and fix the generators like there wouldn't be a giant bleeding hole in your chest. There's not even a need to continue working at that point.
Man, I would just die. Like I would just die. I would literally just kill me, bro.
Personally, if I'm sent to this universe, once I've been caught and hooked, don't save me.
Great minds think alike. I'd rather just die.
Hope y'all make it out, but there's no way I'm putting in any effort after I just got hung like a Christmas ornament by the killer. Next killer you better hope you don't run into is the Dredge.
What? Whoa. Whoa.
So I think just based off how ugly and scary this thing looks, that's enough to not want to be in this universe. But don't worry, I got more evidence to bring to the table.
Who came up with
so
that?
To start off, this thing can teleport basically anywhere on the map.
Just kill me. Don't explain anymore. Just kill me.
His body is also not even his own body. It's made up of dead bodies and
oh my god. Yeah. Imagine you see some shit like this in real life.
Random stuff, so you can't even fight it. And the worst thing about this killer right here is he has something that's called unbreakonesis. I know it sounds made up, but let me explain. He can make the entire map go pitch black. And during this time,
he'll just pop up on you.
Can move faster, has increased teleportation speed, and he can sense you wherever you are. And I'm sure by now we've seen the lockers in this game. And if you don't know, they are used to hide from the killers. But
that don't do shit because he knows where you're at.
You go up against this killer, this is what happens if he catches your ass in a locker hiding.
Oh my god, what is he doing? He goes in the locker.
And the last thing I'll say is, this killer can knock you down and then just absorb your entire body, leaving nothing.
Oh my god, that looks way scarier in slow-mo.
All right, let's get into the next killer, the Cenobite.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
If y'all have seen his movie, then y'all already know he's not someone you want to be stuck with. Not only is he immune to all damage and immortal, but in this game, he will literally chain you up while you're running from him.
Oh my god.
I don't know how strong y'all are, but there's no way
you're not, bro, if you get chained up in real life, you're not going to be able to run. That shit's going to yank you back. You're going to... Oh! Bro, you're going to get pulled back so hard.
These magical chains out of my body before he comes and violates me.
Hell no.
Even if you're not being chased by him, all the other survivors can be chained up too.
Oh my god. Imagine your arm just starts going back.
All 4 of y'all in this map are getting chains sent throughout your entire body. And look at the predicament this person is in right here.
Oh my god.
6 chains in his body, and one of them
in his head
going through his skull. The last killer I want to talk about in this game isn't the scariest killer, but he would definitely make me start crying as soon as I saw him. The Oni.
That's like some Japanese folklore, right? What the hell did he take out? Power/skills. Superhuman speed, blood magic, enhanced strength, torture expertise, scariest swordsmanship.
Now this guy doesn't have the craziest powers, but he is really, really fast.
Oh my
God. And
God.
whenever he's running this fast, he's doing this with a giant weapon that's going to destroy your skeletal system.
Oh, dude, I feel like if he hits you one time, you're just dead.
Just look at this clip and tell me if you think you can outrun or survive this.
Oh, hell no. I feel like you would die so fast. Like, you would just die on impact. Oh my God.
He can even look like this.
He can look like a bear. So he'll just maul my ass to death.
Yeah, it's no way I'm putting up a fight against a giant blood demon bear with a sword. And if you're wondering about the cat on top of its head,
bro, if anybody says they can beat this, they're like, they're genuinely lying.
It's literally controlling him like Ratatouille. So you gotta worry about the cat getting to you and taking over your brain too.
What?
Don't ever film me. I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
And there's tons of other killers in this game, like Michael Myers, Springtrap,
I feel like I could get away from these guys.
Alien.
I could get away from him.
They even got Vecna in this game. And
I'm not getting away from Vecna. I'm not getting away from Nemesis.
all the killers I mentioned are basic killers, by the way. The Dead by Daylight killer roster has some very complex and scary killers in it. There's killers that can turn into a wolf and kill you. There's characters that will literally throw up on you and kill you. There's a killer with a giant harpoon gun that can shoot you, reel you in like a fish, and then kill you. And I think the worst part about this game would be the ending, if you even make it that far, because it'll be some heavy blood loss for sure. Because once the
Bro, this shit
generators
is literally designed just for you to die.
are done, you still gotta find the door to leave and open it. And not gonna lie, this door feels
Takes
like
forever.
it takes 4 days to open during the game.
God
so I
damn.
know in real life, this door is opening slow as hell.
Police! Help!
And during this time, the killer can have a
Oh my God, Whisker?
perk to block off the exit lever and the actual gate to leave.
They got Wesker?
I remember when I first found out about this, I was in shambles. You telling me after I got hit multiple times with this big weapon, hung like a Christmas decoration from my neck, fixed 5 generators, saved my injured friends, and I finally make it to the exit gate without dying somehow. It's blocked off? You should have
Oh
just
my
killed me from the
God.
start if you had all this. But let's be honest with ourselves. In real life, none of us are making it to the end of this game. After that first time you get hit,
Yeah, I feel like you're literally gonna have to slime out all the other people just to get to where you
it's
want.
probably over just from the amount of blood loss. But this is one of my favorite games, so shout out to my for putting me on. But I would never want to live in this universe.
Yeah.
All right, time for the next one.
Get the out of here. You're not dying. Pokemon? Yo, bro. In 11, was he 10? 10 years old? A 10-year-old traveled all across the world. Unsupervised. No pedophiles, no predators, no murderers, no robbers. What are you talking about?
Oh no, we've been totally separated from our bodies.
I think he's gonna talk about the psychic episode. Y'all remember that when they got turned into dolls?
I couldn't make this video without putting Pokemon in the lineup. Y'all know I'm a huge Pokemon fan. But if you take the Pokemon world and put a real life person in it, they are absolutely done for. Because to start it off, a lot of these creatures are actually scary as hell. Matter of fact, all these creatures are actually scary as hell. From the first Pokemon in the Pokédex to the very last one, they are all capable of insane levels of destruction.
Man, I don't know about you. If I get to the Pokemon world, I'm going stupid. What are you talking about? This every kid's dream if you play Pokemon. As soon as I go to Pokemon World, I'm going straight to Professor Oak. Yo, bro, let me get a Charmander, bro. I get my Charmander and I start catching the fucking boo-boo ass Pokemon. I'm gonna start working my way up and I'm gonna evolve him to a Charmeleon, then I'm gonna evolve him into a Charizard, and I'm just gonna start running shit. So what are we talking about? And then that depends on the region that you're literally at. I'll get anybody. I can literally work with anybody, bro. Give me I want to get Blaziken or some shit.
Because in our own world, we have our own monsters like polar bears, alligators, and sharks. Now
If you see a polar bear, you're cooked.
imagine those creatures, but with superpowers. That's basically Pokemon. And I touched on how scary some of these creatures are in the Terrible Parents video I made. Part 2 coming soon, by the way. But I only gave 3 examples. So let's talk about some other creatures that you'd have to share a world with if you got thrown into the Pokemon universe. Behem. With its psychic power,
Who? You named a random?
it rewrites its opponent's memories. You too maybe have already had your memories rewritten.
We rewrite them. Dude, Dennis, we
So
rewrite
to put this in a real world example, if you happen to run into this Pokemon, it can just Thanos snap away your memory.
Bro, you seen a polar bear in a zoo. If you seen a polar bear in the Arctic, you're dead.
And the whole time, you don't even know because it's already wiped them. The memories you had of your family, gone.
Gone.
The memories you had of your friends,
Gone.
The memories of watching my channel and having a great time, yeah, that's gone too.
Ah!
I know, that's super scary. But let's get a bit scarier. Drifloon. Stories go that it grabs the hands of
You
small
name it Pokemon that you're not even gonna run into, bro. You know what you're gonna run into the starter bird Pokemon. You're gonna run into bummy Pokemon, bro. You're gonna run into Zigzagoon. You're not running into these Pokemon. These are rare. You're probably gonna have to run into like a haunted area. And what's the likelihood that you do that? Very low. And even then, okay, let's do it. And I'm gonna pull out a crazy Pokemon that I got and f them up. What are we talking about?
children and drags them away to the afterlife.
What? Hey, no. What's the name of that one Pokemon? There's one Pokemon that you don't want to run into. What is that? What is that one Pokemon called? You know the lore that he got. Beedrill, bro. Beedrill. Nothing. What? You're gonna run into the Butterfree and the Cocoon one? Nothing. No, it's the fire one. You know who I'm talking about, bro. Typhlosion. You run into a Typhlosion? Your ass is grass, buddy.
Dislikes heavy children.
Your ass is grass.
Now this isn't scary if you're fat, but for all the other children, this is awful. It's also awful for the parents of the children and the world as a whole. And this Pokemon looks so harmless too, but it's
Shit
basically
look like
the
a
Grim
balloon.
Reaper. Jealousy.
heard of 'em.
The fate of ships and crew that wander into Jellicent's habitat, all sunken, all lost, all vanished. That's literally the entire entry. There's no further explanation on where they went
Shit got a mustache. You think I'm scared?
or why they vanished. And there's no way to know when you're entering its area either. So you could just be swimming with the family at the beach and you're gone. Having a fun time on that expensive cruise you finally bought.
You act like I'm not, bro. You act like I'm not gonna be a Pokemon trainer. Like I'm not gonna have my own Pokemon, bro. Yo, do you remember when Ash and Misty and them were caught? It was in the Mewtwo movie. They got caught in the tsunami. Ash gets caught in tsunami. All you need is a water Pokemon, and you're good. Ash Ketchum gets caught in tsunami. It was in the Mewtwo movie, bro. Damn, I can't find the scene, bro. But y'all know what I'm talking about. If you got a water Pokemon, you good. They're not going to let you drown. You're good. If I got a Starmie or a bummy water Pokemon, I'm good, bro.
You're gone too. So basically any job or activity that has to do with the ocean.
But how are you going to be catching everything and just be ready? I mean, obviously, if you're going to be in a town, you're going to be good. But if you go through walking in a forest and going in places that you're not supposed to be in, you're going to run into shit. You think I'm just going to get caught lacking? Okay, I get caught lacking. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw a fucking Pokeball out. And I'm going to let my Pokemon out. What? When has... Bro... There's only been like one time when Ash got caught lacking. He was fighting the fighting Pokemon. He's like all furry and he's got the buff ass nose. You know who I'm talking about, right? You know who I'm talking about, bro. It was this one Pokemon that was like hella furry, bro. Let me see. This is the one. This is the one right here. You run into him, Primeape, and then he evolves. That's the only time you're gonna get your ass beat. Other than that, you good.
You're cooked.
Bro, Ash is a bum. Ash is bummy. I will be a better Pokemon trainer than Ash. I'm gonna be good, bro. I'm gonna have a sorry Magikarp. No, baby. Hell no.
Meowstic. When in danger, it raises its ears and releases enough psychic power to grind a 10-ton truck into dust.
Man, what? I f this Pokemon up in Pokemon Legends. Pokemon Legends ZA? You think I was worried about a Meowstic? Hell no.
And just in case you don't know how much a 10-ton truck is, that's 22,000 pounds of truck that it just crushed into dust. So if it can do that to a 10-ton truck, what the hell do you think it's gonna do to our bodies?
It's not gonna do nothing to my body because I'm gonna have Pokemon with me. No.
Sure, I don't even need to explain this one any further.
Yo, Jose, thank you for that follow, Brody. I appreciate you so much.
Hatchrim. The moment this Pokemon
He
finds
keeps
someone
naming
who's
these
emitting
bum ass, like you keep naming randoms. You keep naming randoms. When has anybody from the show ran into this Pokemon? I've never heard of him.
it will pummel them senseless with its braids to silence them.
This is crazy.
And then you're saying that like the Pokemon is... If you watch the show, not every Pokemon is going to be on hots with you. Some of them may f with you. So I just made a companion.
So let's say you're having a good day, because for some reason, you haven't died in this universe yet. And let's just say you got a raise at work. So you're super happy and feeling great. Then you walk out your job to go home, and your ass is getting beat into a coma by this little fairy.
That's not happening.
And even when it evolves into its final form, Hatterini, it's even scarier. Hatterini, if you're too loud around it, you risk being torn apart by the claws on its tentacle. This Pokemon is also known as the Forest Witch.
Bro, I'm telling you this right now, that's not happening to me. That's good. It sounds like you scared. If you scared, just say you scared, because I'm not scared.
So you gotta worry about not showing emotions and being quiet. Like imagine watching your favorite sports team play on TV, and as soon as you get excited for them to win,
oh my god, don't jump scare me, please.
Hatterini and a gang of these little fairies are at your door waiting to beat the living hell out of you just because you're happy.
Okay, and I pull out two Pokemon. Bro, you're naming bummy Pokemon, bro.
Frostlass. When it finds humans or Pokemon it likes, it freezes them and takes them to its chilly den where they become decorations.
Is this canon?
So if this Pokemon happens to like you or even your Pokemon, it's going to freeze y'all, and then you're going to end up as a decoration in its living room.
Hell no.
Palosand. Known as the beach nightmare. It pulls its prey down into the sand by controlling the sand itself, and then it sucks out their souls.
I know this is not on the Pokemon website.
Really just Russian roulette at this point. You go in the water, you get sent to the Shadow Realm by Jellicent. You stay on the sand at the beach, you get your soul sucked out and sent to the afterlife. And even though all these are scary as hell, this isn't even 1% of the total amount of Pokemon just waiting to steal your kids, take your soul, or just eat you. And this isn't even counting the legendaries. For example, Kyogre and Groudon will literally beef in the middle of the ocean and cause
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if you get caught in this, you're actually dead. I'm gonna be honest, you're dead.
Planetary devastation all across the entire globe.
Gone.
For no reason.
Out of there.
When these two giants go at it, there can be massive volcanoes erupting, extreme droughts, and flooding. What the hell are you gonna do to stop any of this? And with all this destruction going on, you're probably gonna be scared and showing some sad emotions, right? Where here comes the fairies to beat your ass again.
They're not doing that. They're gonna run for their life too.
While your house is flooded too, by the way. And I didn't even think of this at first, but think about the amount of crime that would be taking place if people could get their hands on.
Bro, Team Rocket is so bummy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these criminal syndicates, they got it. They do got it.
Pokemon. Someone could rob you at gunpoint and not even need a gun. They could just have an Inteleon on a nearby rooftop. You gonna have to give it up, man. What are you gonna do against a snipe shot to your dome? I don't
imagine getting your brains blown out. That's crazy by a water Pokemon.
Want to think about the amount of crimes.
Team Rocket is not a joke in the manga. What is Jesse and James doing, bro? If it's Cassidy and Butch, no, they're bummy too. It had to be literally the leader.
With Pokemon, because I know someone's gonna comment, but we could have Pokemon too, so we could fight back. Which is true, but that's not stopping that Inteleon from sniping your head off. People will be committing crimes and attacking the humans, not the Pokemon. And some of these Pokemon can learn moves that will absolutely fry you. Some of the most innocent looking Pokemon have moves that you would not be able to survive. For example, let's take Piplup.
No way.
Cute, right? But this Pokemon gets a move called Whirlpool, and this is what it looks like.
Bro, you act like I'm the one that's gonna get hit by that, bro. I'm not bro, if I go out to a fucking Piplup, I deserve to die. Bro, Red in the manga's King Von, are you serious? Bro, if I go out that way, I'm dead.
The worst part, this move traps you in a giant tsunami 2 to 5 times before it's done.
You act like I'm lacking. Oh my god, bro, I hate this. I'm the one with the pit, bro. I'm gonna have a Chimchar. I'm gonna have a Chimchar. Now, then what? What? I have a Torterra. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Bro, I got an Ambipom. And he beat the shit out of him. What? What?
Some of y'all can't even swim in real life, so I know.
This is a personal attack. This is a personal attack. Okay? I pull up with Chimchar. What's that one? It's like a rabbit, but it's like pink. Bro, I'm gonna be moving like, what's his name? I'm gonna be moving like Paul from Diamond and Pearl. I'm running the strictest program. If you're a bum ass Pokemon, I'm getting you out of there. I'm bringing nothing but the best on my team. Yes, you gotta, yes, but you think, everybody gets a starter. You have to work your way up. I'm gonna start with the little, what's the first form of Staravia? You work your way up. You f the Zigzagoons and the little bird Pokemon, and then you work your way up. That's not the name of it, bro. That's not the name of it.
This move is taking y'all out. And really, even if you can swim, it's still killing you. It's a giant tsunami hitting you at least 2 times.
None of the trainers are getting hit by that.
And you better hope it doesn't hit you all 5. But I will say there is one tiny dub within all of this. The amount of aura farming you could do with these Pokemon would be astronomical.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, if you haven't died yet. Last reason I think this universe will be hell is the amount of who would be trying to date the Pokemon for various nasty acts. Because I'm a big fan of the Pokemon community for the most part, but not gonna lie.
Bro, you remember D6? He said, I'm trying to fuck a Jigglypuff.
There are some real freaks in this community. And sadly, I've seen some nasty stuff with some of my favorite Pokemon. And I do not want to see.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hear me out. Gardevoir is a bad or Lopunny? Lopunny? Come on, bro.
What a potential Gardevoir human hybrid baby would look like. But before any of you get any ideas, let's move on to the next universe.
Oh yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not even gonna debate this. I'm dead. If I live in New York, I'm dead. I'm dead. Thanos snaps his fingers. I'm dead. Bro, imagine saving up for a car and that shit gets destroyed because they're fighting crime. Oh my god, the worst.
The amount of sheer destruction in the MCU is crazy. They will really destroy the entire city just to inflict 0 damage on the actual villains.
Cars
and the
gone.
villains that show up don't make a calm entrance. Them niggas are pulling up from the sky with ships, armies, and whatever the hell this thing is.
What is that?
And you just better hope you're in an Avengers film. Because if it's a solo film, you gotta pray that the main character of the film saves you. Because there will be 0 other heroes pulling up to help the city. This would make me so mad if I lived in this universe. What do you mean the Avengers can't save me because this is Spider-Man's movie? My entire city is getting destroyed and the only super I can count on is Spider-Man?
Bro, I'm not living in New York. I'm living in like Nebraska or like literally anywhere else. I'm good.
What the hell are the other heroes doing that's more important than stopping the city from being destroyed? And if you live in New York, you're ultra cooked. That's where damn near every major moment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe takes place. Which is wild because all the heroes live here. You would think it would be the safest place to be, but it's not.
Is that not?
Plus, any universe that has the possibility of me being snapped away, I do not want to be a part of. It's even small petty the heroes would do that would make this hell too. Like in Captain America Civil War, Cap, Bucky, and Black Panther just jump onto this highway and start chasing each other. And this nigga Cap jumped on this man's car, smashed the front of it, and then threw the driver out and stole his car.
Imagine.
Now he's just in the middle
Imagine if that's you. You can't do shit about it, bro.
The highway, having to hope you don't get ran over. And Cap was driving crazy as hell on this highway. Bucky was jumping on people's cars, and he even stole a dude's bike and just threw him off.
God
Is this
damn.
nigga serious?
Then Bucky blew up the entire highway just to stop them from chasing them. This is just a random Tuesday morning, by the way. And even on the off chance these guys get their car and bike back, the vehicles are completely totaled.
Nah, I don't think insurance would cover that, bro. I don't think insurance is
covering that.
And what are you even
supposed to say to your insurance company if you lived in the Marvel?
Yeah, I was actually on the road and Captain America came up and stole my car.
Yeah. You're gonna have to supply some type of proof that happened.
Cinematic universe.
They're not going for any of that.
I'm calling to file a claim on my car. Okay, sir, what happened and how can we help? Yeah, so the Hulk repeatedly smashed my car, and I was hoping that my current plan would cut.
That's what I'm saying. Well, you actually don't have the premium package. So, unfortunately, we're only going to be able to give you this amount. And the car is just gone.
Not just New York. New York does end up cooked a lot, but the MCU sucks everywhere. Let me give y'all a quick rundown on some of the other places that the MCU movies have destroyed.
Okay. Global collateral damage.
Iron Man 1, Los Angeles and the Middle East.
Damn!
Iron Man 2, New York and Monaco. Thor, New Mexico. Captain America the First.
New Mexico? You live in the middle of nowhere! The one spot where you think you would be good!
Avenger, Europe. Avengers, the Mojave Desert and Germany.
What?
Iron Man 3, Tennessee. Thor the Dark World, London. Captain America the Winter Soldier, Washington, D.C.
Ow! I would have been dead. 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 I would have been dead, bro.
Age of Ultron, New York, Johannesburg, Iowa, and South Korea.
Idaho! You're literally dead. Oh my God, bro.
Civil War, Lagos, New York, Berlin, and Siberia. Doctor Strange, Nepal and Hong Kong. Black Panther, Oakland, South Korea, and East Africa. Infinity War, the entire world.
Oh my God!
So it doesn't matter where you live in this universe. You're gonna get cooked. All right, time for the next one.
The most random ass places, bro. Oh. Yeah, you're dead. This used to scare me as a kid. Oh my God. Would say I'm kinda safe, don't cut it, bro. When Thanos snaps you, you're done.
If you're unfamiliar with the Jurassic World universe.
Man, what do you mean scared? What do you mean scared? Like, I used to love it, but I used to be scared. Yes. And then I used to play this, I used to play this one dinosaur game. I used to be scared of playing it. I used to be scared of the most random shit. There was a Jimmy Neutron PlayStation 2 game where there was like a level with a bunch of ninjas. I used to be scared of that too. I used to be scared of that.
Essentially, scientists are bringing back dinosaurs and making a sort of amusement park experience with them. Then as the movies go on, they start to try to live with the dinosaurs and a bunch of other wild stuff.
Hell no.
And ironically, I'm a big fan of dinosaurs, but under no circumstance would I want to.
And then here's the thing. Okay, this is a fictional world, so that's what the dinosaurs would look like. In real life, the dinosaurs would not look like this. They would look completely different. They would be way scarier.
Put in this universe.
You'd die.
And it'd be different if they were just bringing back peaceful dinosaurs or the small ones. But these want to bring them all back. The T-Rexes, the Brontosaurus, the Raptors.
And then they want to GMO them and make them even crazier. Like in some of the Jurassic Park movies, didn't they make like a super dinosaur or something?
Spinosaurus, and every damn creature that needed to go extinct in order for humans to properly survive on Earth. And sadly for the people in this universe, the dinosaurs always escape the enclosures they are in. So at any given moment, I gotta be ready to go inside of my arc bag and square up with a damn velociraptor.
On some Sasuke
or
shit.
get picked up by a random pterodon and sent to my death.
Oh my
And the
God.
scientists behind all this, they just keep pushing the limits every movie. You'd think after the first movie, when that T-Rex turned into prehistoric King Von, they would have learned from their mistakes, but they never do, because they start making some crazy dinosaurs that should never have existed. Like the Indominus Rex. This thing was made from the DNA of a raptor, Carnotaurus, Gigantosaurus, Dinosuchus, Therizinosaur, and to top it all off,
Like, what the fuck is that? They made some shit that doesn't even exist. It doesn't exist, bro. This is what I'm saying. You wouldn't be scared of seeing some, if you've seen some shit, you're literally done.
Snake and frog DNA inside of it. And this thing was terrorizing everyone. It was even able to talk to other dinosaurs. There's no way I want to live in this universe, man. And if y'all have seen the end of Jurassic World Dominion, they actually let damn near every single species out to live in the world. They let the raptors just go free. The Ankylosaurus was just chilling in the hills. The parasaurs were running with the stallions.
You think a switch is gonna work on this? That's just gonna, it's just gonna fall off. It's not gonna do anything.
Were flying with the birds.
Ain't no way, boy.
The Brontosaurus was casually in the woods.
Ain't no way, boy.
And they even freed the Mosasaurus to live in the ocean with the other fish. And at the time, this seemed like a peaceful ending to this movie. But really think about what they just did and how this would mess not only
like you're just gonna be able to have an RPG and enough ammo to take that shit down.
Your life up, but the entire world's life up. Because most of these dinosaurs got that Dave Blunt's type of appetite. So a good majority of the people and animals on Earth are becoming snacks, which in this case would include you. And then let's just say the Mosasaurus.
We would dead have to go to war with just one of them. Like think about if there's like a what's the flying one? That shit, you just hear that shit in the sky and you get caught up. We're gonna need like, you know how many fighter jets we're gonna need? Oh my God.
Getting cuffed by a bad little great white fine. And they end up having a baby. That thing is gonna
imagine a whale, like a sperm whale. It'd be over.
Be a monster, literally. It probably wouldn't take but a year, and the entire human and animal population is gonna be down to 32 people and 2.5 penguins. And think about going to work and the highway is just backed up because a group of Triceratops decided to smash through the entire city. Or you let your dog out to pee and it's a group of raptors waiting to eat you and the dog.
Oh my God.
And let's not even
at that point I'm dead. At that point I'm dead. There's no fighting.
Talk about the flying dinosaurs. Air travel is no longer an option. I'm not flying anywhere if these share the same airspace as a plane.
See? How you gonna stop this?
And that's the scariest part about all this. You can't swim, you can't run, you can't fly, and you
don't you just have to stay still? Yeah, don't you just have to stay still and make sure that they just don't sense you?
Can't hide from these dinosaurs. Something is going to either eat you, kill you, or just make your life a living hell. And that's why I added it to the list. But now it's time for
take me out my misery.
The final universe you do not want to live in.
Take me out my misery, dude.
Return him to us.
Man, what? Really? You could survive this.
Live. So we may purge as we are entitled.
So the Purge universe is pretty simple, to be honest. It's a series of movies that host a day that's called the Purge.
Bro, you deadass just don't have to leave the house. You're good.
And within these 12 hours, any type of crime is legal. Murder, legal. Robbery, legal. Arson, legal. Driving in the street with a flamethrower and a bunch of machine guns, yeah, that's legal too. And I think this would be a terrible universe to live in for a bunch of reasons. I think the biggest one is that you or any of
I would literally just have a gun, hide like in my basement or hide in a bathroom for 12 hours with literally just waiting.
Your loved ones could just die and their killers would face zero consequences.
Nah, you know what would go crazy though? If there was a purge in just like one state. Or like one selective city, like they make a fake city and they're like, all right, we're going to have a purge. And then they just like send out all the murderers, send out a bunch of criminals. And then it's like, if you want to go over there, you can go over there and just go crazy. That would hit.
Because during these movies, nobody is doing
You wouldn't say that when your fam is in danger? Bro, we would all be in the basement together. We would all be in a bathroom together for 12 hours.
smart crimes
I'm
like
not.
I would
You think I'm going to sleep? Hell no. No.
be doing. Like robbing the grocery store for a month's supply of groceries, taking all of GameStop's
Bro, if I know there's a purge, I'm going with my family. What are you talking about?
inventory, then trading it back in the next day,
You act like, all right, guys, well, good luck with the purge.
even though I'll probably only get $5 store credit, or maybe castrating any pedophiles that are in the nearby area. But they want to burn down houses, shoot people, and blow up buildings. So you might think you're gonna go to work the next day because you survived, but then turns out your boss got sniped.
Bro, if the purge was real, most people would be lazy as they wouldn't be out there doing that.
Your office building has been blown up, and now you don't have a job anymore.
Yeah, living in that world though, yeah.
All because you live in the Purge universe. And it's coming again
Yeah.
next year too. Hopefully you make it. You'd also have to not make any enemies. So no arguing with people, no fighting, or anything that might make someone dislike you. Because then you gotta worry about them finding your crib and making you dance on IG Live before they blow your head smooth
Yeah, they strip you, put you on IG Live, and then kill
off
you.
your body and face zero consequences. All because you cut them off in traffic 8 months ago. There's even a movie in this universe called The Forever
Bro, you're cooked. What are you talking about? You're cooked, bro. I'm good.
Purge. It takes place in Texas, and they basically threw away the 12-hour rule, and now it's Purge Day every day.
What?
This is the type of stuff that Martin Luther King Vaughn fought so hard for. I do not want to live here. But yeah, I don't think I need to further explain why living in the Purge universe would be terrible. I also don't want to say too much because I'm cooking up a horror video that includes the Purge, so that's gonna be it for this one. And yeah, that's the last universe I got. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Let me know a universe you think would be terrible to live in so I can add it to my list, just in case I run this back for a part 2. But I'm tired of talking to y'all.
He kind of lost me with Pokemon, but that's smooth though. All right, YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. If you guys want to see me react to more of this kind of stuff, make sure you tap in with the Twitch, and I'll see y'all next time.